Good evening, Soldier Boy here, and welcome back to Assassin's Creed Syndicate for live stream number 13 as we continue our journey through the game as we look to finish off the Assassin's Creed franchise. We are calling it 13 mainly because that's where we finished the main game previously. We did a separate count for when we started the DLC. If you're wondering why the count's a bit off, it's because I did it separately. I kind of try to always do that with DLCs. I try to keep them separate. If you missed yesterday's stream, we finished the DLC. Jack the Ripper was finished yesterday, but we started the Duleep Singh DLC missions from the last Maharaja. So that is what we're going to look at tonight. And then, depending how long that takes us to finish his missions, we'll then look at trophies to try and work towards this platinum trophy where possible. That is the plan for this evening. Hope everyone's week is going well. Today normally would be a Genshin Impact stream this evening, but we've postponed that because this evening Genshin Impact gets its update for this new area that's dropping. And I didn't want to have to cut the stream short because of the update. The update hits for the UK 11 PM, so an hour and a half from now, and we normally stream for 2 hours. So I thought, let's delay it till Thursday. We can look at the new update, any new events and stuff on Thursday evening, and that way we're not losing half an hour streaming time. Basically, we've done it a few times without realising where we started the stream, updates dropping, and we have to stop it early, and it's just frustrating. So rather than do that, we've postponed the Genshin Impact stream until Thursday. And we've changed the Syndicate stream that was on Thursday to today to make up for that. That's the plan anyway. So today we're going to continue on with the last Maharaja and see if we get that finished, and then look at some trophies, hopefully along the way. That is the plan. But as I say, I hope everyone's week is going well. It's still warm here. Too warm. We'll just check sound. That to me sounds really low, and I think I know why. Bear with me. I was doing some editing on the PlayStation 5, and I've got a feeling I haven't changed the microphone. No, I have. Okay. Microphone's fine. I thought for a minute I hadn't. Good evening, Teddy. How are you? How are you feeling today? Thank you for the like, that was much appreciated. Okay. Sound seemed really low. Okay. Sound seems really low. It seems okay. So I was checking myself. So, continuing on the last Maharaja, once that is done, we look at what else we've still got left to do. There's still lots to do in Assassin's Creed Syndicate anyway before we finish it off. Main story's done, but lots of side quests still to do. A couple of things to do to clear the last borough. Yeah, lots. And we want to aim for this platinum. So my thinking going forward, and this will apply more for when we start Ghost of Tsushima in September. Evening streams will not be our main playthrough game. That's kind of my thinking at this point. Evening streams, the 2 hour streams, will be left for finishing off platinums and little things like that. It's kind of what I kind of feel is the best way of doing it. I don't think running around trophy hunting for 4 hours isn't really a decent stream. Does that make sense? So we'll stick to the main game for the big streams, and then finish off a few things. So we can go back to Rogue in an evening stream, finish that off. We've still got the Valhalla DLC to do, and finish that off as well. And little things like that. That's kind of how I'm feeling. But let me know what you think. That's kind of my kind of headspace at this point. Feeling quite good. You can now slightly taste stuff. That's an improvement. That's a definite improvement. That's good. At least you can taste stuff now, to a degree at least. Yeah, my day's been okay, thank you. Warm. Other than that, it's just very, very warm and hot, and that feeling of always constantly sweating, so you always feel really dirty and horrible. Other than that, it's been good. My bad day comes tomorrow because I have physio tomorrow, and I'm always in agony afterwards. So yeah, tomorrow's the one I'm not looking forward to. Yeah. Hopefully, if you've made that improvement in the last day, hopefully you can taste more tomorrow, or fully taste at least. That'd be a bonus. But no, glad to hear you're feeling a bit better. So, Duleep Singh mission. We did start these last stream, last evening, yesterday evening. Get my words out. And this is the continuation of his missions. This one at Lambeth Asylum, it seems like we've been here ages. Because we were here with Jack the Ripper, we were here doing the main story as well. And now we're back for Duleep Singh. Hopefully it won't be the same kind of stuff we had to do with Jack the Ripper. I mean, I've tasted for a couple of days now. Well, hopefully, like you say, by tomorrow you could taste a lot better. Thank you for the likes, both of those. Much appreciated over there. Yeah, hopefully, as of tomorrow, you'll be able to taste a lot more, as you say. Because, yeah, not tasting things is not nice. So, Duleep Singh, a golden path. Upon discovering the location of the stolen gold, Duleep and the assassins go on a mission to recover it. Let's see what we have to do for this one. These missions so far haven't been too bad. We're massively over-leveled for them, so they aren't too difficult. But they're fairly interesting. They've got a good storyline to them. And they make sense.
Discovered more information on our stolen gold. To my carriage.
To his carriage, indeed. The bonus content that keeps popping up, that's from DLC stuff, but I can't stop that popping up now, and it's really frustrating and annoying. Although I don't think you guys can see it on stream. Yes, it is popping up on there.
Hiding a shipment of gold, previously stolen from India, in a carriage at an old starring warehouse. We must find this carriage and steal it from them.
That's it. And what of you?
So I've got a feeling that bonus content is going to keep popping up every time we load back in. It's really frustrating when that happens. I've had that before on a couple of ones. We looked at all that stuff yesterday, so there's no way it's new. It's all stuff we've looked at, but it's only popping up again because it does that. Hopefully that's it. Lisa said I couldn't taste it. I always thought of it as a blessing. We've been picking on food, so I thought if I had no taste I could eat anything. Doesn't quite work like that though, does it? Because even the basic bland stuff
Return to me once
needs the taste of something.
Stay behind and keep an eye out for trouble. Be careful. What they think is theirs, they won't easily part with.
Okay, we're heading in here. It's locating the gold. Well, I always use height.
Where the gold is located.
Use height to our advantage and scout the place out as best as possible first. Try and find this gold, shall we? Got to be here somewhere. Loot the gold from the Templar thief. Okay. Depends where the gold is at this point. Right, let's scout out and have a look. That's the thing though, isn't it? I get what you mean in terms of if you're not particularly keen on food in general, not having a taste you'd think would help, but at the same time you need basic food to taste okay, otherwise it just is weird. But yeah, I can understand that. Okay, where is the gold? And where's the Templar thief? Because we need to loot it from him. I don't see anyone as of yet. I want to take that sniper out as soon as we get an opportunity. But no gold as of yet. It must be further in, I think. Thanks for the like, much appreciated, whatever that was. Can I deal with this guy from this range? He's going to be far too far away, isn't he? Yeah. Okay. Blew up. Oh, no, they're actually bad guys. Okay. I thought they were going to be police there, but they're not. But no, the gold is not in this area, so we've got to look further inwards. But I just want to deal with this person if we can. Don't know if we're going to get close enough. If we can't, we can't. But I was hoping they'd get close enough that we could take them out. Oh, we can. Just avoid it. I just want to avoid being seen. Right, we'll head on top of the chimney. Hopefully that will give us another vantage point. Where could this gold be? Good evening, Magnus. How are you? You really like the Assassin's Creed part when I played it through. Didn't understand why many people hate it. I think there's a few Assassin's Creed games that a lot of people didn't agree with.
Now to sneak it out of here.
How am I sneaking that out of here? That's gold there. I'm not too sure how I'm going to sneak that. Can I take out the guy that's there? No, not from here. Right. Well, let's get a bit closer, I think, and see if we can work out a plan from there. We'll hijack the carriage. That's the plan. And take out the guy, the two that stood there. In theory, I can take them out if I can get the right angle. But yeah, I think there's a few games, though, I would say that a lot of people have a bad opinion of that I don't share. Go down. Perfect. Did it alert anyone? No. I don't know how that didn't alert anyone, but it didn't. Okay. But yeah, I've really enjoyed it. I've really enjoyed the whole playthrough. The DLC was pretty good as well. But I know people that have said it's rubbish, wouldn't even touch it. And I don't understand it. But then everyone's got their own kind of interest and likes, I suppose. Turn, turn, turn. Run, run, run.
I need to get back to Mr. Singh.
You do, but I guarantee we can't get back to the people after us. I'm not going to be able to reach there whilst they were chasing us down. It will not let us. I assume. Let's see if we can escape them for a minute. And I'll do a left turn here and hope. I think we've got away. I think we have got away. That might have worked out really well. But yeah, I know a lot of people that disliked Syndicate, but then I know a lot of people disliked Assassin's Creed 3, and I really enjoyed it. So yeah, it's weird that everyone has their own taste, don't they? And I never criticise someone for their taste, but Syndicate is actually a decent game. I've really enjoyed it. The modern day stuff, everyone complains the modern day stuff, whereas I enjoy the modern day side because that's the main story. But at the same time, the modern day stuff in Syndicate is quite small. So the people that complained about the modern day stuff should have liked it because it didn't really emphasise on that too much. But they didn't. It's really weird. But I think the same with Assassin's Creed 3. A lot of people dislike Assassin's Creed 3. Whereas I really enjoy it. I really liked it and thought it was quite an understated Assassin's Creed. But I suppose everyone just has their own taste, don't they? Right, Duleep Singh is with us. I'm assuming we've got to get out of here. That's the horse down. That wasn't me that shot the horse.
Good.
That was Duleep.
The Templars are not far away, and we must lose them. I'll keep the wolves at bay.
Okay, Duleep's going to shoot the Templars, and we've got to just get out of here.
I must get rid of these pursuers.
Oh! Roadblock and a half. Let's go, let's go. Let's go and get rid of them. Duleep, start shooting, do something. It's not going to let me get here because they're after us. We've got to reach the docks. Oh wow! That's not good.
Here now.
Kill the Templar.
Easy girl. Take my place.
I get the feeling you've done this before.
Aim, aim, aim. Come on. There we go, we'll blow her up. Duleep is now driving, I've got to defend the carriage. Yeah, need to reload while we're waiting for more to come. Where the rest of them coming from, what angle? Yeah, they're not shooting us from there. I don't enjoy shooting horses, but sometimes you don't have a choice. Ah. Try and defend the carriage as best we can. Are they coming after us? That guy will though. Yeah, you're gone.
Take these. I have no use for those bullets now.
Give me bullets. That's helpful. I think we're away from them guys. Who's next chasing after us? Where are you? I think we might be out of their vicinity actually. May have got away with that. No, people on train. Another explosive box. Missed the blocks. Missed the box. Oh, come on, that was rubbish shooting by me there. Need to reload. Finish reloading. Need to reload. Come on. My shooting is horrendous, I know. I think I got rid of him. I need to reload again. Are we here?
I think we lost them. Good work.
You were
Good
quite
work.
impressive out there, if I may say.
That was tough.
Oh, you're too kind. It was rather exhilarating, if I'm being honest. Now, I've hired a captain to escort the gold overseas. If you would kindly fetch the crate from the back.
Okay, let's retrieve the gold. I think we've managed to do it. That was tough, though. No. That's a Templar. That didn't go to plan. Easy question, Evie or Jacob? I like Jacob for fighting, and I like Evie for the parkour. Yeah, I like them both, but only because of how different they are. If they'd both been very similar,
You had me
it'd be a
frightened.
different
I'm
question.
all right.
But
Really?
when it comes to fighting, I
commend
enjoy
you for
Jacob's
fighting
style
them off.
more.
Really? With you at my side, it will be an almost simple task to send this
But for
gold
general
back to where it belongs.
skinning around and
Why don't
parkour
you
side of
walk
things,
off that
I enjoy
last
Evie
fight
a lot more.
And come back to me when you're ready for the next leg of the journey. There's still work to be done.
I think that mission's complete. We go and meet Singh when we're ready for the next one, which we'll do next. So we found the optionals, but it's not such a big deal now. And a golden path is done. So next Singh mission is there. Before we head there, I do need a shop. There's actually one right here. So we'll head to the shop. I need to restock. We used a lot of bullets. My shooting wasn't the best by far. So what about you, Magnus? Who do you prefer?
You won't find better.
Right, refill all.
Have a
Perfect.
good day now.
We don't normally use the gun for Evie, but at that instance we needed to.
The very best of London.
So let's go and meet up with Singh and see what is next for us to do with him. A good send-off. Sounds like we're coming to the end of his missions, maybe. Which is still plenty to do around the map, so it's not too big a deal. A good send-off. Every week, boats filled with the stolen Indian riches arrive at London docks. Loading the gold onto the ship of a trusted ally, Duleep and the assassins come face to face with the Templars in a final showdown before guiding the shipment out of English waters. Right, let's get ready for this final showdown with the Templars. As I answered your question in terms of who I prefer, I do realise that I generally only use Evie more often than not. We tried during the
Where were
playthrough
we?
to change
We must
between the
return
two.
this gold to its people. My people. I procured us a captain.
But most of the time, I think I was Evie more times than not.
Will be to get it out of London.
I think just
And we
because
must
it's easy to
protect
travel with her.
Precisely. Now, if you would be so good as to bring the gold aboard, we can get going.
So I pick up the chest. Oh, I've got to carry the gold. He won't carry it himself, obviously. It's down to Evie to carry the gold, by the looks of things.
Good on ya.
And I could have done these missions with Jacob, to be fair, but I kind of started with Evie and just stayed with Evie the whole time. Alright, onto the boat. Let's deliver this gold and get ready for this showdown. I'm expecting us to be attacked, basically. I think that's kind of the general gist, isn't it? Okay, the boat will slow down if you aren't on it. Kill the snipers in close combat, ×8. Okay, we're about to get attacked, guaranteed then. In close combat, have I got to keep jumping off the boat, I wonder? Damage done to vessel. And we see snipers.
I knew we wouldn't get far without
There we go.
another appearance
There's a
from
sniper.
them. Look out!
What?
Stand back.
No, we're in this together.
That's one down. That's two down. Boat will slow down, we're not on it, so we can jump back across now. That's the first two. I know there's a chest there, we'll have to come back to the chest, I think. First two snipers dealt with. Next one's coming the left-hand side now. I wish I knew port and starboard, but I don't. I don't actually know the difference in the two. Otherwise I would be able to use that as a reference. Try and do the optional if you can by doing these all close combat, where possible. You're down. Right, there's one on there. If he shoot them person for me, that's a little bit annoying. I don't know if that counts, because he shot him for us. And you're down as well. So that's 5 of them done close combat as it stands. I think that's good going so far. Bit of damage done to the vessel, but we're okay. We're going to need 3 more snipers killed by close combat. And then we can start the shooting them, to be fair. Where are they coming from next? Not on the docks, by looks of things. Ah! This right hand side. I think I'm going to be too far away to get across there. I think I might be. No. Log here. There we go. Jump across. Yeah, one down. Over. We only need one more in close combat and then we're going to start shooting them, to be honest. Yep, you're down as well. Okay. How did that say we failed the mission? Because it said we only did 7 out of 8. Although we did every single one we could without Duleep shooting them. So it is what it is. The optionals don't matter so much for this DLC bunch of missions. I don't think. It doesn't affect anything really. I think just don't earn as much money, but we don't need to. Oh wow, they're throwing bombs now.
Need some time to fix it.
I'm assuming we're just going to defend it at this point, it would seem. Let's see. 2 minutes. Defend the boat. Okay, we've gone for pistols.
Templars are aboard the ship.
No one will help you now. Just in my sights.
Don't die so easily, Templars now, do they? I've noticed. Okay, you're down. Saw you sneaking up behind me. Damage to the vessel we've got to be careful of. Have we lost?
They're trying to sink the
No,
boat.
they're trying to sink the boat. We've got to head to the back.
Serious damage.
Yeah, you're down. You're down. I think I got a headshot, but I don't think it killed him. Come on. That's not an enemy, that's why he won't die. Right, who else we got?
They're certainly putting a strong effort into protecting this gold.
Ah.
They're trying to sink the boat.
We're trying to sink the boat again. Someone on the back, isn't it, doing damage, I think, again, yeah. Can't just jump down and hurt him. I can't assassinate. I was going to try and assassinate from up there. Okay, who else have we still got attacking us? There's someone up there. Oh, come on. 10 seconds, and I think we've done it. Let's get this person off the boat, shall we? Good way to finish it off.
That should buy our captain enough time.
Wow. I think we did it.
We must escort this boat to the next dock where we may disembark. And then this vessel will be clear of enemy waters. We've done some good today.
Is it done?
I can feel it.
I'm glad you feel that way, Your Highness. We're not finished yet.
Yeah, we're definitely not finished yet. I think we're about to be attacked by a lot of people. Kill Templars undetected times 8. Does that count? Okay, Templars are everywhere. I need to kill 12 Templars. 8 of them undetected. We have done 2 already. Okay. So you're going to move low enough, close enough for a knife, or is it going to be too far away? Too far away at the minute. Might get an angle in a second. Need a headshot, otherwise it's not worth taking the shot. Yep, that one down. Again, we'll try and do the optional, but it's not the end of the world if you fail it. I need you guys to all move out of the way, because I've got a Templar ahead. You've just moved. Let him move too far. I'll try and deal with him. Someone to say someone's kicked the bucket. Come on, give me the angle. One down. This is why I like Evie, I think, because of the knives. She's so accurate with the knives. And it's a nice way of killing people. Little knife to the back of the head does the job every time. 2 more undetected to get the optional. Shouldn't be an issue, I don't think. So there's one there. Okay, optional done. 4 more need to be taken out now. Where possible, we'll try and stay out of the fight. There's a double over there, but I'm going to have to try and get a double assassination would be nice, I think, on those 2. Depends which way they're facing. I missed. He's down. Yeah, they saw me. Well, they mad. We couldn't do the double, but we might get... No, we didn't get a double kill. That's the Templars all taken care of.
I think that's the last of them. The gold is in safe hands. We did a good job today. May this not be the end of our adventures together.
No, let's not end this partnership just yet.
We can only move forward from here. Good day.
I think we did quite well at that. No, sniper. Don't do it. Did he just dive in front of Evie?
Your Highness.
They're stubborn fellows, aren't they? Now, if you would be so kind as to excuse me. I've had quite a bit of excitement today and must think of it. Do come see me again.
For him to jump in front of Evie, that's quite a thing. For royalty from India to do so. So a good send-off completed. Unfortunately, we didn't do the snipers in close combat. I swear we did, but for some reason it told us we didn't. But we'll take it. So that is a good send-off done. Now, while we're here, is that the end of his missions? I know there's Darwin there. We're looking for the S. If there's still an S, it means there's more Duleep Singh missions to do. If not, there isn't. Claro Day, Charles Dickens. Yes, there is. Off the Rails, which is what we'll go and do next then. I want to keep, obviously, his missions are all DLC missions, so we're going to focus on those, and once we've done those, we'll then start looking at trophies and stuff. I know we don't need helix glitches for the platinum, but we're here, and there is one here, so we may as well get it. If I can climb up. But they're not needed for the platinum. Ah, it's moved. Just when I got to the top, it decided to move. Always the way, isn't it? Need to wait for it to come back now. Good evening, Lexi. How are you? Good job the turnaround wasn't too long, to be fair. There we go. As I say, we know we don't need them, but we're here. We may as well grab it. So we're going to top everything back up, and then we're going to head for the next Singh mission. Focus on his missions for the time being, and then once they're all done, we'll go back to doing the rest of the map. I just want to focus on the DLC stuff where possible. That, though, I'm sure that... Why does that D look different to everything else? Darwin and Dickens conspiracy. So we've got Charles Dickens memories and Charles Darwin, but there's one together there. That's an interesting one. I wonder if that's part of the DLC lot stuff. Okay, let's go to Duleep Singh though for the time being. I'm not too bad, thank you. Thanks for the like, much appreciated whatever there was. Yeah, I'm not too bad, thank you. Not too bad at all. Hope you're well. I just wish it wasn't so hot. It's just really, really hot. I was trying to do some editing earlier and stuff, and it was just sitting there, just sweating, and you're just like, I don't want to be doing this. Thank you for the like, that was much appreciated. Yeah, it's just incredibly hot at the minute, and it's that mugginess hot. It's, you know, it's not. It's just that horrible heat. But it is what it is. It is meant to cool down, I think, next couple of days, so we'll get there. Okay, next Duleep Singh mission. I thought that one would have been the end. It's kind of come across like it was the end one, but obviously the assassin, the sniper tried to take him out, so I'm assuming there's something because of that. So that's the one we're going to do next, which is just around here. Off the rails. It's going to be a train involvement, I'm assuming. It's sweaty hot, but it has cooled down here, has it? See, here it seems hotter in the evening than it did in the daytime. But yeah, it's that horrible hot. Even sat here streaming, yes, I've got headphones on, but I'm literally dripping and I'm not moving. And it's that kind of heat I can't stand. Right, Duleep Singh, thanks for the like, much appreciated as it was. Off the rails. After the rush of excitement following the reclamation of the stolen riches saga, Duleep is ready to get Duleep is ready to put another plan in motion. He asks the assassins to meet for a briefing. This is going to involve a train, I'm guessing. Let's have a look. Some sort of train
Henry has
mission.
an idea of what we'll tackle next. He is waiting for us at Southwark Station. Go ahead. I will join you there.
Okay, just got to meet with Green at the station. Good old English weather. The rain has come down. That's how we the English like our weather. Wet and rainy. Wouldn't be England without it. To be fair, the rain textures in a game that's a good few years old now, they're actually pretty good. If you look on the actual coat and stuff, the actual textures aren't too bad. For the age of the game, at least. Okay, Green is just around here. Now, I know there is a trophy for kicking people off a train. I think you have to kick feet 50.
The British Indies Company are trying to capture your train.
And if we want to platinum, we're going to have to deal with that at some point.
I'll see to this immediately.
I can handle the rest from here.
But we are being told to go and get to our train. I would speak to Green, but I can't.
We need to catch up by carriage.
Whoa. Right. We need to get to a carriage. Reach Duleep's carriage and pursue the train. Where's his carriage? Is downstairs, isn't it? Okay. Let's get to Duleep's carriage. Just checked my shorts and it was your Battlefield 5 triple kill vid from like 1 year ago. Oh really? Yeah, it's a while ago now, that one. We never played it on...
take the Maharaja's carriage.
We never played it on stream or anything, but I was playing it my own time. and I just managed to do it and thought, ah, that's pretty cool. So I made a quick little short of it. I think it's got quite a few views, that video as well. That short. Although shorts do get views a lot easier. But yeah, it was just one of those weird things that worked out really well.
Here we go again.
Right, let's go. My driving is not very good, I know. Try and we've got to get aboard that train. Come on. I know my driving's not brilliant. To be fair, should we really be damaging Duleep Carriage like this? It's not our carriage, is it? It's Duleep's. Right, you're over, you're done. Right, I've got to get to the train. Train's there. Need to get somewhere to intercept that train. So I want to get ahead of it if possible, and then try and get on it, I think. This might be the best play. Quick, run. We're on. Okay, let's get everyone off the train. This is quite a good mission to try and up your quota for how many people you've kicked off the train, to be fair. As I say, there is a trophy. I think it's of kicking 50 off. That'll be a few towards that. Right, we now need to defend. Throw 3 or 4 enemies from the roof. Well, come and get me from the roof. I'm more than happy to pick you up. Yeah, I think it was that short, and there was another one as well I was particularly proud of. That was some good shooting as well. But yeah, I don't play first-person shooters very often. It's very rare. Okay, I'm trying to defend. Where's the enemy? Am I missing something? I would defend the train, but there's no enemies here. I'm assuming they're about to get on with the train station now. Yeah, there they are.
I must take them all out.
Are you coming on? One kick. If these all count towards that 50 we need kicked off, I'll take it. Any more for any more? As long as my train doesn't obviously get away. Right, let's jump on back onto ours because there was someone on ours. More coming on. That's the only thing, if they don't see you, you assassinate them rather than anything else, and that kind of defeats the point of picking them off. More coming on. I don't want to assassinate. Come on, I want you to spot me because I want to kick you off. Because then that adds to... I didn't pick them off anyway. That adds to our 50 needed. No more enemies for the minute though. I'll take the rest for the time being. I'm assuming more will jump on in a second. We played Call of Duty World War 2 for the first time. Well, didn't expect anybody, but there was a lot of people, really. Oh wow. Good experience of hearing people call each other the M word for the first time. Oh wow, okay. Yeah, that's not good. To be fair, I generally, if I play things, I generally don't talk. I don't have mic on. They can just be quite boisterous, shall we say. I think that's the easiest way of saying it. Yeah, so I don't generally have mic on for that. But yeah, I don't generally play first-person shooters. So for me, I don't know, I just don't like them. I'm not a fan. Nothing beats a good story. Right, is there any more enemy? Yes, there is. This is why we're still going. There's an enemy over here. Jumped across. I would like to kick her off, but I don't think it's going to happen. Back onto my train. Her train stopped. Still defending the train hideout. Oh, okay, more enemies. Right, I don't want to kill these people until they spot me. Because I need them to be kicked off, if possible. Because it all adds to this trophy for 50 people kicked off a train. Any more? I thought we'd crash for a minute. Right, come and get me. I'll just throw a knife in your leg. Come on, come over here. When you're ready.
I have a shot.
Another one off. Thing is, you can't count how many you've done. So I don't know how close you are to that trophy. I always see people talk about how people do it, but they never. Oh, really? Never? You've heard about it, but never experienced it. Yeah, it's not the nicest thing to experience, though, is it? Really? Right, we can now speak with Duleep. I think we did quite well there. You like some story? Telling like Watch Dogs. Yeah, Watch Dogs was a really good story. I did enjoy the story to that. Watch Dogs 2 is an interesting one, but it's very different. That's the weird thing about it. I'm looking forward to Legion, and I've got a couple of other projects on the go that I think will be quite good in the future. Right, let's speak to Duleep.
What a catastrophe.
The British
Wasn't that
Indies
bad.
Company must not be very happy with how things are progressing.
You could say that.
That should keep them quiet for a while.
Perhaps this is not the best time to bring up what I called you here for, but I have another plan.
I'm listening.
It may sound mad, but I propose we steal the Koh-i-Noor diamond.
What? He
A
wants
piece
us
of
to...
the royal jewels. Whatever for.
Her Majesty may wear it, but it doesn't belong to her. It was a trophy, symbolizing the colonization of India, and it deserves to be returned.
He's right, it's an Indian jewel, but it's on the crown jewels.
Delicate mission, but I know you'd be more than capable of such a feat. I have already procured some information pertaining to the location of the Koh-i-Noor.
I know where it is.
Come
It's
and
on the crown
find me when
jewels.
you've had a moment to think it over.
He wants us to steal the Koh-i-Noor from the crown jewels. Wow, okay. Well, that looks like that's what we're doing next. Watch Dogs 2. Watch Dogs 2 is really good fun. I've been doing it. I don't know if you've seen the series we've got going, but I've been doing it non-lethal where possible. So we're not killing anyone. So we're not purchasing a gun. We're using the taser only and stuff like that. And I think that's quite good fun. Obviously, the melee potentially does kill people, but we're counting it as it doesn't. That's the next mission. So we'll head here to get there quickly. Yeah, so I like the non-lethal aspect, because I did say in the review of Watch Dogs that Aidan Pearce's experience with guns was very limited, but yet he knew how to use these guns that he had no real reason to know how to use convincingly or properly, or accurately in fact, but he did, and that was a little bit weird. Whereas in Watch Dogs 2, you can use the guns. That wouldn't really be realistic, but you can use them. But if you don't, it's actually quite realistic, and I like that. So, Duleep Singh, I thought this would be a small set of missions, but they're taking their time. There's quite a lot to them. I'm interested in his next plan, though, the Koh-i-Noor Diamond. So, in Chronicles, we came across this, the Indian Chronicles we're in the middle of doing. We were talking about the Koh-i-Noor and how they thought it was destroyed, then it was found, and the assassins have it. But in history, the Koh-i-Noor Diamond was given to the Queen, I believe, when England colonised India. I don't know if it was given or taken. I'm not too sure on which one, but the Queen has it, and it's on the crown jewels. Now, by the sounds of it, Duleep wants us to go and take it back, and he's right. It belongs in India, but that's not for me to determine.
Nothing but the eyes closed.
Do we really want to be stealing from the Queen, of all
You're
things?
pleased, I'm pleased.
But if that's what he wants, that's what we're going to have to do. So, we're going to head and meet Singh here. Much ado about drinking. I really hope we're not going to get drunk. I hate games where you get drunk and then you stagger everywhere and you've got to try and control the character while they're staggering it. I don't know why. It's one of those things that's always bugged me. Valhalla's one of the worst for it, I think. Okay, let's go and see Singh. See what his plan is. He must, if he wants us to take the Koh-i-Noor from the Queen, he must have a really good plan. He must have a very good one, because otherwise it's going to be a pain. We're going to stick as Evie because, well, Evie's the best for going in and being sneaky. So I think that's a good one. I'm kind of tired. I'll go listen to music. Like Soldier Boy. Yeah, no worries, Lexi. Well, it's good to see you again. And good to chat to you. No worries. Have a good evening if we don't see you again, Lexi. Thanks. Much ado about drinking. After the great train debacle, Duleep finally reveals his new idea. He plans to steal the Koh-i-Noor, a diamond in possession of Her Majesty Queen Victoria. Knowing that a friend of the royal jeweller is a frequenter of good drink, Jacob takes it upon himself to use his own methods of getting the information that he needs. I think we're automatically going to play as Jacob by the sounds of it. We're about to visit a pub. Thanks, Lexi. Thanks for the like, it's much appreciated. Okay. Please don't let us get drunk. I've never been a fan of that drunken staggering in video games. It's one of those weird things. But we're going to be Jacob by the sounds of it. We're not sneaking anywhere. We're going to have a nice drink in a pub and try and get some information out of someone in Jacob's own way and style. That's going to be interesting. I'm assuming he's going to beat it out of him.
And found someone who may know the location of the Koh-i-Noor diamond.
Excellent. Heists are my favorite.
A man by the name of Cornelius Toty Button.
Beer drinker.
Toty Button.
What? I can tell.
He is apparently a friend of the royal jeweller.
Is he
How
now?
will we find him?
He frequents a pub in the city of London Borough called the George.
Sounds like the sort of man I know how to deal with.
Don't be ridiculous.
Fret not, dearest sister. I will take care of this one on my own.
I don't think
Come
Evie's
find
keen
me
on
in
him doing it
Westminster
himself.
when you have the information we need.
Okay, so we're Jacob. We haven't been Jacob since we finished the DLC for Jack the Ripper. And we found Jacob, luckily. He survived. But once we bought the season pass, we got those upgrades. We had a look at them with Evie, the ones that were to her, and they were low level. I'm assuming if you got the season pass early, you would have got them early, used them during your playthrough, so it kind of makes sense them to be low level. We haven't looked at Jacob's. So I'm pretty sure there wasn't a weapon because we're using the knuckle dusters that are the best. Although they did add some at the top, which were higher level. Let's have a look. The Wallop Enhancer. That's one of the Season Pass weapons. We're not using it. It's lower than what we're using. Belts. Now, did it add a belt? I'm pretty sure it did. The Black Death Belt. That's lower than what we are. Suave Belt, Iron Belt. Some of these show up every time and say you haven't looked at them before, but we have. Belt of Good and Evil. And Fisticuffing Belt, both the same. They don't offer us any benefits, so we'll stick to what we've got. Outfit wise, some of these show up every time we load in. A Huntsman outfit, I'm pretty sure is new, but obviously we're not changing. Dr. Daniel's garments, Suave outfit, and then these two are both that show up every time, so we've never looked at them. Right, we've looked at those. I wanted to have a quick look, because you never know if something's better. I didn't think they would be, to be fair. Okay, let's go and find this guy. Let's go and speak to Cornelius, have a drink, and get the information out of him. Please don't be a drinking game. The game hasn't had drinking games in it, so in theory, it won't be. But you never know. I'd rather it isn't. Let's have a look. So the pub called the George, where you frequent. Let's just see, do we need a... No, everything's fully stocked. Lots of singing and dancing going on the street, like they did in the old days of London. Not so much now. Okay. There's the gentleman we need to speak to. Cornelius. See what he has to say for himself.
Not with the royal jeweller this evening. It's a shame to drink alone.
Whatever it is you want from me, I'm not interested. What I am interested in is ordering another pint.
I'll tell you what. If I can outdrink you, you tell me where the famous Koh-i-Noor diamond is located.
You think you can drink me under the table? That's a lot to wager on a losing battle.
I'll take that as an accepted challenge then. Barkeep, 2 pints over here.
Why is he shouting? The barkeep was in front of him. Okay. It is a drinking game, but it's not a difficult one by the looks of things. Hopefully, we could change it. We're going to get that drunken view, aren't we? Yeah, we got the drunken view. Next morning around 10 AM. Wow. They were drinking a while then. That's going to be a serious hangover.
Oi, my God. What happened last night? Well, I'll never make it back to the train in this state. I'll have to try to remember what happened.
I think we're missing a few things.
But which one?
Like Top and Hidden Blade. And we've got blood in our hands. Did we do that? What if we did this? Okay, we've got to get back to the pub. In this drunken state.
You survived the night, I see. I wasn't sure what would become of you.
We survived the night. What did we get into? Okay, pub is just over here. Out the road. I'll get run over. Where's the Hidden Blade? That's the important thing, isn't it? To lose that is something quite serious. Here's the pub. So the barkeep from last night, hopefully it is.
You're back. I thought I'd seen the last of you when you sauntered off to that shooting competition.
Shooting competition? What did we do? The Cauldron and Stew Pot. So we obviously moved on from the George to a different pub. By the looks of things.
The name of the game is...
Shoot the bottle?
Precisely. Can you do it?
Can you tell me where the diamond is?
You have to beat me at this first.
Okay. I'm going to beat him at shooting. Shoot only when the target is highlighted. Okay. Once he gets his gun out. Oh, wow. Okay. Missed. Ah, got that before, mate.
Pretty good shot.
How many more are left?
You're a good shot. Better than I ever would have guessed.
I think we won. Don't know how. That was horrible. Oh, there's more. It's not over yet, is it? Okay, more to shoot. It's the waving around is horrendous. And I know that's obviously on purpose, but it's just horrible.
Liquor as well as you thought. What, are you drunk or
How did I
something?
miss that one?
Oh, that's too bad.
Come on. Oh, you got it before I did.
You're... how do I put this nicely? You're awful.
We beat you on the first one.
We're done with this pub, but not done for the night. On to the Bricklayer's Arms with you, Johnny boy. Follow me.
It's Jacob.
On to a different pub now. The Bricklayer's Arms. Kind of like a pub crawl. Thanks for the like, much appreciated, whoever that was. We're on a pub crawl just to find out the location of Koh-i-Noor, which we know is in the Crown Jewels. So I don't know why we need the exact location.
Did you see that? Who did that?
Who
It's
did
never a good
what?
sight.
Never mind, Cornelius. Just tell me where the diamond is.
Someone spilled it. Some bastard spilled my beer.
Listen.
Beer.
Fine. I'll find the fool that did this.
Right, we need to find the guy who spilt his beer. And we've got to accuse the real culprit. Eagle vision to find the clues and view information on suspects. So we've got to... Secondary objective is to actually accuse the right person. There's 2 clues and 3 suspects. Let's do the clues first. There's the spilt beer, I'm assuming. Everything's moving like on a ship. Empty beer mug, the beer is all over the floor, and several people seem to have stepped in it. Maybe there's a lead somewhere in those trails. The trails go to this gentleman. Did he not just drop it himself? Interrogate.
I was talking to that yarn-spinning oaf, Dickens, when I turned back to my drink, and it's all over the place. I bet you good money those evil blighters did this.
Okay, he thinks the blighters did it. What we got over here? Deck of cards. A card game recently played. Okay. Well, one of the other people to talk to is here. Charles Dickens. He's not going to lie to us, is he?
Spills someone's drink. Why would
Thank you for the likes. Much appreciated, everyone. Blighters.
Dwindling in number, but absolute terrors in this particular neighborhood.
Wasn't a blighter. Dickens isn't going to lie, is he?
Or so I heard. Lots of sweat, blood, and tears last night. Those blighters can put on quite a show. Walk away with full pockets from those games they do.
Okay. Well, I don't think he told us anything helpful, to be fair. I've got a feeling it's Cornelius, but let's speak to the blighters. It may have been them. It's not really the state to be in to talk to these guys, to be fair.
The pettiest thing someone can do, if you ask me. You have to have one ugly personality to do that, you do. Last night's game. Why, I won that fair and square. If Cornelius is still going on about that, he deserves a kick in the mouth. His money is mine, and there's nothing he can do about it.
I think I know who did it. It's saying we haven't met one of the suspects, but the other one is Cornelius. And I've got a feeling he spilled his own drink. The reason I think this is obviously he was involved with the blighters last night in a card game that seemed to go bad.
I hate those bastards. They love to terrorise me. You need to do something about them.
I think he's trying to use us
You've got
to
the
get...
wrong man. I haven't played a game of cards since the dog's age.
He's lying. He spilled his own drink. He's trying to blame the blighters because he wants us to get rid of the blighters, want to get his money back. That's my guess. So we're going to accuse Cornelius, who we actually meant to be drinking with, because I think he did it to himself and wants us to try and deal with the blighters for him.
You think I spilled my own beer? Ludicrous. Wait, well, maybe I did.
Maybe yes, you did then. And now the blighters are involved. So we were right. He did spill his own drink, but he was trying to blame the blighters. Half drunken blame and half not knowing what he did himself. And now we're fighting.
We better get out of here before they start asking for more.
We beat up the blighters, that's fine. One weird thing, we used a hidden blade. Look at his harms, there's no hidden blade there. So how did we use a hidden blade when it's not on us?
Let's get you home.
I don't think I can stand.
You must be joking.
I'm not escorting him home. We're going to get attacked then, aren't we? So we took our top off to fight the blighters by the sounds of things.
Give up your purse.
Help me! What did I do to deserve this?
I take it I've got to kill the guy. I was going to say move.
Oh, Joseph, I'm so
That was a tough shot with the drunken sway and Cornelius moving, but we managed it. How much more trouble is he going to get himself into?
You're the nitwit from Yardstone.
Let's make them sorry for poking their nose in the wrong places. Get around him!
Don't think they realise who Jacob is, do they? Who is this Cornelius guy? They have such big enemies. He's meant to be just a friend of a jeweller. There's going to be more to him, surely. Considering the amount of trouble he can get himself into. But yeah, I'm not too sure where Hidden Blade is. Definitely not on our arms, that we can see. But he's using it, so I'm assuming it's there somewhere. Now where? I'm still escorting you. Come on, where you going?
This is my place. You're a good drinker, you know. You might be better than me.
I am. And never you forget it.
Thanks for the light, much appreciated. Good evening, Kathy. How are you? I'm not too bad, thank you.
Wait.
Not too bad at all. Hope you're well. Just wish it wasn't so warm. So that's what happened last night.
Don't do anything you'll regret.
I'm not fighting anyone. Right, we've got to go
I
and
know where to find him.
reach Cornelius' last known place, which is his house, which is where we left him, after escorting him there. It's amazing how much trouble one guy can get into when Jacob's next to him. Good, glad to hear you're good. Okay. I don't know why he didn't put his top back on. We obviously took it off in the bar. You would have thought he would have just picked it up while I was there.
Where is that button fool?
Right, where is he? What is he doing up there? Is he alive? I assume he's alive. What is he doing?
Come have a look. I'm here for your benefit. Save yourself time and money.
Is he asleep up there? Oh, please let him fall out. At least he fell out of the tree.
I walked you home.
Jacob?
Finally. Now tell me, where is the bloody diamond?
Does this technically count as winning? All right. It's in the Tower of London. Surprise! Being held there until tonight's gala finishes, and then it will be shipped back to the Royal Jeweller for another cutting.
Many thanks. Buttons.
Now hold on right there.
I could have told you that's where it was. We knew where it was. But we had to go through all that drunken tomfoolery with buttons just to find out what we knew. But that is much ado about drinking. Done. We accused the right culprit. Cornelius did it into himself. Okay. I'm guessing we need to go and meet Singh in Westminster, the Great Jewel Heist. Now, that's where we're going to head. I don't want to be Jacob for this, because Jacob, let's just say, is not the best at sneaking around. So we'll switch back to Evie. And if we're going to perform a heist, I'd rather be Evie than anyone else. So, as I say, this is still part of the DLC missions. That's why we're not bothering with anything else at the minute. Just focusing on the DLC missions. Best place to fast travel to? Probably there, to be fair. And then we'll have to stock up and then head to see Singh. I don't think there's actually a closer fast travel. So we're probably going to the place we're going to end up going to kind of make the heist, I think, by the looks of things. But I do like the connection between this and Assassin's Creed Chronicles India, with the Koh-i-Noor diamond, Duleep Singh. That connection is really interesting. Does it really add much to the game? Probably not, but they're a good fun bunch of missions, and I think the train one definitely helps us towards the trophy. I was a little bit worried about if we're going for the platinum, so we've gained some numbers from that, I would have said. I've looked at trophies, but I haven't really properly looked. I've had a look and thought, well, okay, that shouldn't be too bad. There's a few we'll grab naturally. There's a few we'll have to do a few things to make sure we get them, but none of them are difficult, not really. Okay. Let's get out of here. We know where Duleep Singh is going to be. And then we're going to go and make sure we've got everything stocked up. We should have, I think, with Evie. You never know. There's a shop just along here. Oh, let's go and defend the civilian first. We don't need to do these, but we're here. We may as well. I know the police officer. If I'd seen the police officer, I may not have done it. We need bullets. There we go. Bullets refilled. And Duleep Singh is just over here. So we'll head. And then hopefully we have a better plan for this heist. Although, would we try and get the Koh-i-Noor diamonds whilst they're being worn at the gala, possibly? But then how would you get them off Queen Victoria's neck? Considering that Evie and Jacob have both been knighted, could Dame Evie not just walk up to Queen Victoria and say, could I just borrow that for a minute? Would that not work? Right, the Great Jewel Heist. Duleep and the assassins uncover the Koh-i-Noor's location, the Tower of London. They come up with a dual plan which will allow Duleep and Jacob to infiltrate the tower during a gala celebrating the Royal Armoury, and Evie to secure the perimeter. Jacob's goal is to procure the Koh-i-Noor and give it to Evie, who will escape from the rooftops. I suppose in a way they've got their roles perfect, other than I wouldn't have Jacob infiltrate him, to be honest, but Evie escaping rooftops makes sense. Right, how can this go wrong, I wonder? I've got a feeling it will.
You look terrible.
And you're late?
Me? Never. I was simply retrieving the information you sent me to get. It was easy, really. Something about an event happening tonight at the Tower of London.
The gala? I will be attending.
You're our in, then?
You can't just barge in and steal the crown jewels.
She's right. We need a plan.
Oh, bother.
Jacob, you can escort Mr. Singh to tonight's event. This will give you a chance to slip away from the party and find the Koh-i-Noor. I'll take care of the guards around the perimeter. Meet me at the top of the White Tower.
Good! Another chance to wear the suit.
No weapons allowed.
Where's the fun in that?
Okay, we have a plan. It's a little bit of a weird plan, but we have a plan. And now we're just going to make it work. Jacob isn't the most subtle, but yeah, we've got to sneak away and try and procure the Koh-i-Noor diamond. As I say, I think I'd rather be Evie for this bit. But we'll see. Hopefully he can be discreet for once. He's definitely going to change his outfit, isn't he? Downside to PlayStation 4 and load screens. I'm looking forward to streaming back on the 5 again. We can't do it as much in a minute because Chronicles and Syndicate both require the PS4. Genshin Impact's obviously on the 5. Valhalla's the 5.
I should find Singh.
Oh wow, we're in a suit again. Look at that. Jacob does dress fairly okay once he's dressed up. But yeah, once we start Ghost of Tsushima on the 5th of September, that will be back on the 5 as well. It's weird, when you play the 5, it took me a little time to get used to like the triggers and things, and the vibrations on the 5 is so much more than on the 4. When I'm not playing it and I'm playing back on the 4, I miss those elements. It's really weird. Anyway, back to what we're actually doing. We've got to go and meet with Duleep, and we've got to remain undetected. Jacob has to be discreet, shall we say. And we know Jacob finds that difficult. Now, I think this is where we go in. Yes, indeed, and there is Duleep.
The jewels are being held upstairs, but be careful. If this isn't one of the most heavily guarded places, then I'm a true Englishman.
I may need your help to distract these guards.
Just give me the signal.
What's the signal? We've got to do the bat signal? Okay, there's guards on every floor. How are we getting upstairs to that? I'm assuming they're not going to let us just walk up. Although there are people on the stairs, so maybe we can.
I should send a signal to Singh to distract the guards.
Okay, we need to get higher. Where is the next? I'm actually looking around now because this is quite interesting. There's guards there. Ah, there's a guards there to distract. So that's who I need to distract. It did pop up and it's gone away again.
I should send a signal to Singh to distract the guards.
I will, but I'm just trying to get it to pop up. Stop walking. Come on. I'm not here. Okay. We haven't been detected, I'll give you that, but I've tried to send Duleep to distract the guards. I'm hoping he's going to do so.
Kind sir, where the lavatory is exactly?
What is going on? Stop this at once!
We need to try and head up them steps, you see.
Go away.
You're what's wrong with this city?
I can't say that distraction worked. No? Go and distract the guards, Duleep.
Would you tell me, kind sir, where the lavatory is exactly?
Okay. That was a bit easier than I expected. Just walk past them. No one batted an eyelid.
The diamond is on the second floor. It's awfully quiet up
There's
here.
a guard there. I'm assuming I can't kill anyone, can I? Because we've got no weapons. So, where are we going for this? We need to head further up. Or do I stay on this level? My concern is obviously the guard there is an issue. Trying to whistle to him, but he's not paying attention to my whistling. I think I'm heading up. Or am I? I'm gonna have to take him out. He just complained about the bees. Can't go that way. He didn't see me, but I'm assuming I'm going the wrong way. Although am I? I think this is the way we're going to go and meet Evie towards the end. I don't think that's the right way. This guard though, he doesn't respond to me doing anything. We failed to remain undetected. He wouldn't respond to whistling or anything, so we just went for it. We're not going to kill him though, we're just going to knock him out. There we go. I was going to try so hard not to be detected there.
Swear I heard something.
Yep, come over it. Maybe I could have gone to the box in front of it and done it that way. I love the way the actual hat comes off. I say we weren't going to kill him. We did some damage though, didn't we? Okay, Diamond, where are you? Two guards over there. Ah, over here.
Guards asleep. I wonder what's inside that crate.
Teach this clot a lesson.
That guard's not asleep. It looks like he's been hurt.
Someone got here
I was going to say, someone else has got there first.
Well, if the diamond's not here, I've got to find it before it leaves the building. If it hasn't already.
So that's what you need to do, is knock out, don't we? So that's what I did wrong last time with the first Gotosaurus. Luckily, the optional objectives don't matter so much in this. They don't affect any progression.
This plan was genius. We'll get him this time.
Friends with the Queen? She won't be friends with him when she finds the diamond is in his pocket.
Oh wow.
Never see it coming.
Once he tries to walk out that door, he'll kiss his royal title goodbye.
And henceforth be known as prisoner, see.
They planted the diamond on Duleep? Not good.
No. We need to get to Duleep. I didn't do anything. Wasn't me.
Now, tell me, you two know each other?
We met at the missionary compound in Fatagan, Your Majesty. The logins
Does that count as stolen or not?
Mr. Singh and I were quite close, Your Ladyship. It was a lonely time on foreign soil for me. I was more than happy to have a friend.
I'm sure. And now the company has sent you here on urgent business.
I need to get Duleep
I wish I could
discreetly. I
disclose
think
the
I'm okay
information,
now.
Your Ladyship.
Now to find
But
my
alas,
sister.
I cannot.
Okay, we've got to get back to the rooftop, I think, now. That's the tricky old section, but we managed to get back. Getting back out of there wasn't too big a deal. Just walk past them. It was more trying to pickpocket Duleep was the problem. And what I should have done with the first guy, when he's being stung by bees, we should have just knocked him out, rather than being seen. Right, we're now Evie. And we need to meet Jacob. The top of the White Tower was the agreement, I believe. Okay. Is there going to be guards here? And if so, we've got to be a little bit careful. I'm going to knock him out. Obviously, I don't want to kill any of these guys. They're only doing their job. I need that guy to disappear, ideally. Come on, turn around again. Perfect. Knock this guy out. There's no point killing them, they're only doing the job. They're guarding the Queen. And consider we're knighted by the Queen, we don't really want to mess that up, that relationship we have with the Queen. There's a load of Templars here though. Should have guessed it wasn't going to be just us alone. Right, Templars just here. Use crates to knock out 2 Templars at once. I don't think there's any crates here, annoyingly. Was going for a double assassination, but didn't quite work. Right, where are these crates then that was talking about? Oh, there. I was trying to access the crate. What we need to do is get 2 of them to come near and shoot the crate, essentially. Come over here. I want you to run back across here. I need to change the gun. Come after me. Thank you. Does that count? That didn't work the way I was hoping. I thought it was going to knock them out, but it didn't. I'm not too worried about the optional, so I'll just focus on taking these guys out, I think. I can ignite them, to be fair. Right, 1 left. I don't need to worry about the optional. Okay, that is the Templars killed. Retrieve the Koh-i-Noor from Jacob. Should be this door here.
What took you so long?
Bit of a mishap. Here it is.
What happened?
Somebody stole it first. The safe had been robbed by the time I got there.
The British Indies Company will stop at nothing.
There was a plan to frame Singh. I lifted it from him before the Royal Guards found it. Imagine the look on Her Majesty's face if...
They must know by now that their plan was foiled.
You're welcome.
I think it's time to depart.
Time to depart. Okay, we've got to go away over the rooftops, I believe.
I need to find a way out of here.
We do need to find a way out. As discreetly as we can, if possible. That works for me. I'm expecting more guards. There isn't as many as I kind of expected, to be fair. I know there's a guy there that's going to cause us an issue. No, he might not actually. Because I don't think he's going to see us. Over the top of the gate, I think we're going to be free.
I hope they make it out all right.
I'm sure Duleep will be fine. That wasn't as bad as I thought. I thought the escape was going to be lots of people chasing us, but it wasn't. Okay, we're going to now find Duleep. He's over here somewhere. And we've got to get out of here.
To your sister?
Just barely.
What do you mean?
I'll tell you about it another time.
You encountered some trouble?
We can't speak of this here. The British Indies Company is up to no good again.
Outside, then.
So obviously Duleep doesn't know we stole it off from his pockets, because he doesn't know it was planted on him.
You, sir! Halt for inspection!
I beg your pardon?
Search him!
Well, we obviously don't want to intervene. We know he's got nothing on him because we've taken it off him.
The Koh-i-Noor isn't here.
Of course there's nothing. What do you take me for? Some sort of criminal?
They've just upset Indian royalty, but you know. It's okay. Good evening, Earl. How are you? So they were expecting to find it on him. Obviously, we managed to avoid that happening. Does mean some of the soldiers were in on it.
Regularly in the club room of the Seven Bells. May I say how delighted I am to see.
Yeah, I'm assuming we're heading to his carriage. Hope you're well, though.
What was all that commotion about,
Queen
Mr.
Victoria?
I do believe they thought I was trying to pinch the Koh-i-Noor, your ladyship.
Ha! The Koh-i-Noor? Who on earth would want to steal that potato? Good night, your highness.
That potato.
We barely got out of there in one piece. The British Indies Company tried to plant the diamond on you and frame you for stealing it. Luckily, I was there just in the nick of time.
We need to meet back at Mr. Green's shop. I must see the diamond with my own two eyes.
I think that's mission complete. Is indeed. Not so hot as usual today, short day. That's good. At least nice short day. It's really, really hot and humid here this evening. So, the Great Jewel Heist completed. Yes, we found the optionals, but it doesn't matter so much with the DLC. Interesting Jewel Heist, considering someone else got there before we did. We did manage to save the situation by taking the diamond out of Duleep Singh's pocket and giving it to Evie as intended. Right, let's find out what's next. Just dirty. That's it. What do you mean that's it? There's still more missions for Duleep Singh by the looks of things. We've done a few of them already this evening. We've done, what, 3 or 4 of his missions now this evening, plus the ones we did last night. I don't think it's over yet. We just stole the Koh-i-Noor, so I can't see it being over. And the East India Company are trying their best to frame him, so... No, there's still more to come. We've still got the Platinum to go for. There's still boroughs and stuff to clear, side missions with Dickens and Darwin. There's a new one that's appeared that I haven't seen before, which has got both Dickens and Darwin in it, so we need to have a look at that when we get a chance. But we're just trying to complete the Duleep Singh stuff before we move on to anything else, as it's still DLC stuff, in theory. And the joint mission between Darwin and Dickens will do once the Duleep Singh stuff is finished. But we had an interesting mission where we got drunk as Jacob. I say interesting, annoying is more like it. Okay. He wanted us to meet him at Henry Green's house. When do you think it ends? I'm hoping to get it done before, obviously, we start Ghost of Tsushima on the 5th. But if it's not, what I've been thinking is evening streams, rather than doing the main game playthrough in an evening. We've only got 2 hours. I don't think it's enough time to dedicate. So I think we'll probably do things like finishing off Platinums and stuff. We may do the odd main game stream on the evening. But we've got to go back to Valhalla and finish off that DLC as well.
If I may?
But we've got next week of evening streams only. And then we start morning streams again the following week. So the 5th of September, morning stream, 4 hours, we're going to be doing the
Koh-i-Noor never left India.
Ghost of Tsushima. We're going to start that there. But we'll still have plenty of Assassin's Creed going on.
Ensured it never fell.
Thanks for the like, much appreciated over the was. But we are going to go back to Valhalla,
He's
yes.
done a great service to me.
My plan is next week.
My words to you earlier were unfair.
You were not wrong. I too have grown frustrated with my lack of progress. Shall we let bygones be bygones?
That might be Duleep Singh's mission done,
We need
actually.
to find out who's behind all of this.
Maybe not.
And why the Templars and the British Indies companies have joined forces.
What we should do is track them down and destroy their headquarters.
Jacob.
That may not be such a terrible idea, Mr. Fry.
He agreed. Duleep agreed to Jacob. Wow. So yeah, my thinking is for next week we'll do some more Assassin's Creed Valhalla, finish off that DLC as well. Chronicles of this Saturday. I've had to move. Tonight's stream should have been Genshin Impact, but because of the update that's coming, that starts this evening for me, so we've changed. So Thursday will be Genshin Impact. But next week I want to do Valhalla. Yeah, we're going to make it work. It's just organising it all, to be fair, making sure we do things in the best order we can, essentially. So this was a mission I want to do sooner rather than later. This is Darwin and Dickens Conspiracy. That's a new one that only appeared after we gained the season pass. But we've got to do Duleep Singh Memories the Sandman is the next one. I will say, Duleep Singh, his whole storyline is quite extensive. I thought it'd be 2 or 3 missions done, quick and easy. It's actually quite extensive, to be fair. We will fast travel closer to him. There is a shop nearby to make sure we top up. I don't know who we need to be. He did agree with Jacob, so I think we'll stay as Jacob for the minute. But yeah, these missions are quite extensive. And I got this as part of the season pass. You can buy his missions separately, but I don't know how much it costs because it won't show me now. I have it as part of the season pass, annoyingly. That's the big problem with the PlayStation Store. If you go to log in on your phone, on your account, you actually can't see the cost of things if you already own them. Which is really frustrating. But it's definitely been an interesting set of missions so far. And the Jack the Ripper was really good. I enjoyed the DLC for that, but was quite short. But then I suppose that's to be expected. DLCs, when this was kind of come out originally, weren't very long, were they? That's the thing. Okay, there is a shop nearby. I think it's on a boat, in fact. It is on a boat. Over here. So we're going to go to the shop, stock up, do Duleep Singh, we continue on with that. Got another half an hour to stream, I've plenty of time to see how much more we can get done. I don't even know if we need anything, but while we're here, let's always double check. We do. Throwing knives. There we go. It's nothing worse than starting a mission and not realising you haven't stocked up first. Right, Duleep Singh. Let's head to him. I'm not steering the cargo, I'm not overly worried about that for the minute. I just want to get across and do these missions. Jumping in the water, or is there a way? Jumping in the water. Oh, there we go. That's why I was waiting to come back up. Okay, Singh is over here. Let's go and speak to him. This is the Sandman. The levels for his missions are going up, I've noticed. They were level 3, 4 when we started them, and now they're slowly edging the way up to the max level of 10. So this is the Sandman, under threat from the British Indies Company. The assassins are determined to find out who is attempting to silence their friend, Duleep Singh. Phone keys buffering. Be right back. No worries, Al. So, who is orchestrating it? Who is trying to stop Duleep Singh? Or silence him, as
I
it says.
spoke with Mr. Green, and we have discovered the location of the British Indies secret headquarters. You are to meet him, and he will give you the details. There is a foundry nearby where the Templars and BIC members have been meeting on a regular basis. Mr. Green waits for you there.
But we still don't understand why they tried to frame you.
We don't, but Mr. Green seemed to think that they're using the factory to develop something. It's a good place to start digging. Good luck.
Sounds good to me. We've got to go and meet Henry Green at the foundry.
What's he doing?
I'm just boat hopping, don't worry about me. Okay, we've got to head back across the water. Drop down. can swim it, to be fair. Might be a little bit easier. Just want to keep boat hopping across, but essentially get stuck by that. Some of these boats move really quickly, and you've got to make sure you're off the next one in time. Okay, we're getting there though. Henry Green is just up there. Frost. I didn't want to climb on that. Into the water. Okay, well, on the rooftop by looks like we're going to meet Henry Green. Are you guys already going to start trouble? They were going to attack me, so I thought I'd beat them to the punch. Okay. Henry Green is up there, that's where we're heading. This looks to be the foundry, to be fair. Don't know what he's going to say, took him out before he had a chance to. Odyssey was level 99 compared to this game, and Valhalla no levels. And yet with this, level 10 is max level. I know, it's weird, isn't it?
You made it.
You found the British Indies Company hideout?
They've taken over an abandoned foundry. It's heavily fortified, and word has it, they're shipping something precious overseas.
My gut tells me that something precious is something bad.
It's always something bad, isn't it?
Exactly. Go find out what they're protecting and destroy it. Maybe you'll discover why they're after Mr. Singh.
So this is where they've been keeping that sleeping gas. They can't leave London.
Okie dokie. Use sleeping gas crates to knock out Templars ×8. And we've got to destroy all marked crates as well. Okay. So, we need an angle, really, for this first one. That's one of the crates we need to destroy. Should be simple enough.
They're shipping this to India? No. What do they want this for? War? I must destroy them.
Okay. First one done. And dealt with. There's another one over there, isn't there? That's the other side. Trying to see where I could get to that's going to give us the best advantage at this point. Drop off here. Obviously we need to hope there's enemies around them. That way it makes more sense blowing them up. That's going to be inside the building. I think the rest of them are all inside the building, aren't they? Okay, we probably could have gone onto the top then. Let's find a way in. Open window? Is that too much to ask, I wonder? Open windows along this side, not by the looks of things. I was kind of hoping there would be. I don't want to walk just through the entrance, that would be a bit silly, wouldn't it? But I don't currently see a choice. Ah, it's a little bridge area here. That got an access point? Might do. Is that open? It is. Okay. We have our access. Let's check where the enemies are to start with. May have to quickly take this guy out if he comes out. There we go. Corner assassination. Okay, we've got some laughing gas to the left. There's a few people around, isn't there? Obviously I'd rather be Evie at this point because she's definitely a lot more discreet than Jacob. Want to make the best of the situation. Okay, if there's any crates near them, we do want to be hitting them because we need that for the knockout. Optional objective. Can I get a shot off? No, wrong angle for that shot. Jump across there though. That gas is under there. I wonder if we can get a shot from along here, maybe. We may get seen doing this. No, it's inside the building, isn't it? Okay. Trying to do this the best way we can, but... we can destroy that one. There's a guard near to it. We will get seen because we took a shot. I was going to try and hit the crate, but they weren't moving towards it annoyingly.
With me, take it. How dare you!
Surround him.
Surround me if you want. I want to shoot.
There's no escape for you.
I was going to try and get the crate there, but
I won't miss.
I think we're going to end up taking them all out on the bridge by looks of things.
Done.
Oh! Got from behind someone. So these guys, the mission is only a level 7, but the guys, the enemies, are actually level 10. So they are max level enemies. That's why they're so quick to attack. Right, you coming for me? I hope there's still some enemy left, otherwise this knocking enemy out with crates isn't going to work. And that guy is coming up to try and get us, I think, to be fair. We'll be gone by the time he gets up, although we may be able to knock him out with that crate. Let's reload first. I need him to go near that crate, essentially. Is he in the gas? He is. So that's a 4th down with the gas. Good evening, Dennis. How are you? Thanks for the like, it was much appreciated. Yeah, that's why we didn't stream Genshin tonight, because I knew it was going to start whilst we were streaming. I didn't want to have an interrupted stream because of it. So that was why we changed to this tonight. Yeah, it made sense. Okay, there's one down there. There's one over there. I can't get to these unless I'm closer, I don't think. So, let's jump down. Okay. I don't know how far that gas travels. It does affect them, actually. So we still need to do another couple with the gas. But that's doing okay, actually, with that optional. Okay. Number one to destroy here. There we go. They got a crate near them, they haven't. But there is a crate over here, and there is 2 people standing next to it. Too far away. Move. Before they shoot me, ideally. Right, that's the optional done. We've got one more crate to destroy, and then job's done. I know they're coming after us, but I don't think they're going to get us from here. Oh, we've got a bit of a shot. We'll heal, because otherwise, the sod's law, we get this done and then die because of a random shot that we didn't plan for. Right, let's drop down out of here. The last one we've got to do is actually just below us. Drop down. Thank you. Nice little chest. Can I ignite? I can ignite. That gives us a chance to get away at least. Before that goes off. Come on, out of the way. That's what I was trying to get out of the way of it before, after it gone off. I'm also over not with me, farming for ban DPS in the hill. Oh, okay.
Yes, go fetch the manager.
Right, we gotta locate the messenger. So you're farming for a level 90 weapon, are you? I still can't farm. It's just not in my nature. We'll just play it as it comes and see what happens. You've really got into it though since you started playing, haven't you, Dennis? Because you started quite late. But you've really got into it, it seems. Okay. Messenger is there. We've got to tail the messenger. We can't get too close to them. Where are they going? Shouldn't have dropped down there, I don't think. Come on. Move. Okay, we've still got them in sight. Tail the messenger. Don't have to kill them just yet. We've got to follow them. See who they warn, and then we know who we're going for. For player play to be the best. See, that doesn't interest me. He's playing to be the best. I get what you mean. I do completely. Just couldn't play like that. Thing is, it's single player. There is no being the best, though, is there? That's the way I see it. It's not a multiplayer game, essentially. Yes, you can do things together, but
I better get a closer look.
There's no competitiveness in that way. Oh wow!
How? There's someone in the vicinity. A spy. One of those rocks, I wager.
So that's Duleep's old friend.
Damned renegade Singh is friends with.
And have fun, absolutely. Thanks for the light, much appreciated. Whoever that was.
You're caught, Ellsworth. Give up.
I knew you had something to do with this.
He's not going to give up, is he? He's going to run away. So that's Duleep's old friend.
Damn it. He got away. I must tell Singh of this news immediately.
I can fight, to be fair. I don't have to run away, but I might have to fight in a second, actually. Come on, then. They were determined to chase after me, so we may as well finish them all off.
The best you can do.
These big brutes, when they're level 10, do take quite a few hits to get them down. Any more for any more? Oh. It wasn't me, Mr. Policeman. It was all them. Okay, we've escaped the area. Thought the policeman was going to attack us as well there, but he decided to leave us alone, luckily for us. Oh, trust me, I saw Zhao die, so sorry for that.
Who's behind all of this?
You're
not really, oh wow.
What I have to tell you, Your Highness. Brinley Ellsworth is behind the attacks.
Ellsworth?
He was gone before I had a chance to follow him. But we need to track him down and put an end to this before anything worse happens.
I need some time to think on this.
Why do you need time? Your old friend has turned against you and wants rid of you. So that's the Sandman complete. We completed the option of using sleeping gas crates to knock out Templars, 8 of 8. So, okay, that's weird. I can pause it. Are they going to talk or what? I can pause it, but I can't move. Oh, don't tell me it's crashed on me. We've had this once before during the whole time we've been doing Syndicate. It's really frustrating when it happens. I think it's crashed. The problem is if it crashes, we have to restart the whole stream, and with 15 minutes left, there's no point. But nothing else is working. The start button only pauses the game. I can disable subtitles, see if that makes any difference. No. The autosave symbol's trying, so it may restart itself. Because our autosave symbol was trying, wasn't it? I think it's done to us what it did before, which is really annoying. We were in the middle of running somewhere and it just... Things were still moving around us, but we couldn't physically move. I think it's done the same thing to us again, which is really annoying. If we had a capture card, this wouldn't be an issue. The stream could continue, I'll go back to the home page, load it back up, jobs are good on. Because we don't use a capture card we stream directly, for the time being, I can't do anything. Unless it's not going to let me get round it, is it? I think we're going to have to finish the stream about 15 minutes early, annoyingly. Save symbol keeps going, but it's not doing anything for us. It means I've got to hard crash the game to come out of it. That is frustrating. I thought we could actually finish Duleep Singh this evening. I think it's messed us up. I had to give him advice. Higher level than you and doesn't play good, poor guy. Yeah, but maybe that's just his way of playing though. Just good. Maybe he does play good, just not in your eyes. He might like the way he plays. But my Zhao's died a few times. It's because it just doesn't take damage very well. It's horrendous when it takes damage. He's so fragile. But really good to use with his pogo stick, to be fair. Yeah, unfortunately, we can't continue tonight because once I come out of the game, it's going to end the stream. So, annoyingly, we are unfortunately done. How do you jump? I use his ability and then jump and X and circle. But yeah, I only ever do it with his ability. With his pogo stick. I'm annoyed. Yeah, there's nothing I can do, I don't think. Oh, the second time I've had this issue with Syndicate. We've never had this issue until now. We had it a couple of streams ago, and then we've had it now. I didn't think we was going to get much more done. I did think we was going to finish Duleep Singh's missions, unfortunately, but it looks like we are going to have to stop, unfortunately. Right and plunge. No, when I do his pogo stick, I activate his triangle ability, and then I press X to jump and circle to attack. I think that's the right buttons. It's difficult to try and guess buttons when you're nicely playing it, I know. But yeah, unfortunately, Syndicate has broken on us this evening. We've done a fair amount. We have got quite a lot of Duleep Singh's missions done. We've stolen the Koh-i-Noor diamond. We've saved him from being arrested over it, admittedly. What else did we do? We got his gold back. We forwarded a plot to assassinate him. Although he kind of saved Evie, to be fair. Done a few. But unfortunately, we're not going to be finishing that tonight. Yeah, it's just an unfortunate thing. In air, that's... Oh yeah, in the air, that's plunge. Yeah, no, it is. But we are not done for this week. Physio tomorrow, so no live streams. Obviously, no morning streams this week because it's still summer holidays. There may be a bonus stream or two next week during the daytime. I don't know until I do the schedule because I'm waiting on to find out from my other half what day she's got stuff planned. We may get a couple of extra bonus daytime streams next week, but they'll be at different times if I know advance of time. But have a look at the schedule on Sunday for those. Thursday evening we'll be back for 2 hours of Genshin Impact as we look at the new update and spend some of these Prima Gems that I've been earning via the online web events. Hopefully we'll have enough. What else is coming up? Saturday evening Chronicles. And daily content on the channel as always. But unfortunately, that is it for tonight. It's a premature end. We are only 10 minutes early, so it's not as bad as it could have been. But just disappointing, because I thought we could get Duleep Singh stuff done. But unfortunately, the game has decided we can't do any more this evening. It's not going to let us. But yeah, that is it. Is there anything else I need to talk about? I don't think there is. There will be a channel update. I've got to work out when I'm doing it, to be fair. End of the month is what? Next week? So I'm going to try and get a channel update done for next week. Have idea for Genshin downtime. You have an idea for Genshin downtime? What's that? Sleep. So there will be a channel update next week. We'll talk about the new game coming up, the main game, live stream game, which will be Ghost of Tsushima. We'll talk about my thinking of the evening streams being more finishing off things like Syndicate if we don't finish it in the next week, and things like that. As I say, 5th of September onwards, things will go back to normal on the channel. We'll have morning streams and evening streams. It's just the morning streams I can't do. To be honest, I could stream when my little boy's home with me, but it's not fair on him that I ignore him for 3.5 hours while we stream, so that's why we don't, to be fair. But we've been doing a couple of projects together as well for the channel that will come up shortly. I say shortly, it'll be about a month or so I think before they're ready to launch. But we've done a few projects together, videos and stuff, so I'm hoping to have them on the channel when other things finish. Other things need to finish before we put anything new on the channel, to be fair. We've got quite a lot on the go as it is, to be honest. Leak videos and about new stuff. I don't watch leak videos, you know this. I stay away from all that. Personally, I'll be sleeping for the Genshin downtime. The downtime doesn't bother me. I won't look at Genshin until Thursday evening stream starts. And I go in as blind as possible, don't I? So, on everything. So, yeah, I don't watch them kind of videos. But unfortunately, we have got to finish early. Only 5 minutes now, but it's not too, but because the game decides we've done enough. As I say, we're back Thursday evening with Genshin Impact, looking at the new update. Saturday evening Chronicles, daily content on the channel, and scheduled video on Sunday 1 PM GMT. We'll let you know what's happening next week, including channel update and maybe a few bonus streams. Depends how things all work out. But that is it for tonight. A massive thank you to you guys for the likes. You've dropped them constantly all evening, and it's been amazing. Thank you all very much for that. And thank you for the views. The views have gone through the roof as well. So, unfortunately, that is it. A little bit of an earlier one, but we are done for this evening. So, thank you all very much. As always, thank you for the likes, the comments, the views, and the conversation. You guys have been incredible. If we don't see you Thursday for Genshin Impact, enjoy the rest of your week. Hope it's not too hot for you, and hopefully we'll see you soon. So have a good evening, morning, or afternoon, wherever you are. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you soon. Thank you all. Bye, Dennis. See you all later. Bye-bye.